Well, the lockdown might have decreased the crime rate, but it's also led to some illegal activity increasing. Make SA Safe founder Yusuf Abramjee is keeping a close eye on the situation. He joins us now live via Skype. So, Yusuf, what's the legal status with places of worship during this lockdown? There's a video or a message by an attorney that people are saying that you can return to mosques to pray, as causing some confusion. But what do we know about this?
Well, good afternoon to you, Shahan. I think let's start off with first the safety tip of the week. This is how the mask is put on. You just don't cover your eyes. And when you are done, make sure you take it off properly and you dispose of it if it's a disposable one. But I just thought, I heard your headline a few minutes ago, and I just thought shame for the president. But being on live television can be nerve-wracking, as you well know.
Yeah.
But onto more serious matters, yes. We know that there was an application heard before the North Gauteng High Court yesterday, brought by some organizations and institutions calling for places of worship to be opened under certain limitations. The judge reserved judgment till next week. Outside the courtroom, attorney Zahir Umar from the applicant then went on a viral video where he asked people to go to mosque, saying that if anyone is arrested, he will come and defend them. But in an about turn, he's just issued a statement saying that his statement was misconstrued and people must abide by the law, and we have to wait for the courts to lay down the law. I did tweet last night, please do not fall foul of the law. The places of worship are closed under the current lockdown rules, and even under level 4, when it comes into effect on Friday, places of worship and gatherings are forbidden. So please abide by the rules. And make sure that you are not arrested going to a church, a synagogue, a mosque, or a temple. Very important.
So now we know that the sale of cigarettes will be allowed from the 1st of May. That's been a big talking point. You're involved also with Tax Justice South Africa. Do you believe this move will actually see a drop in the illicit trade?
Well, first of all, I think government needs to be congratulated for taking this decision. We know that they were losing about 35 million rand each and every day in taxes alone. We know the illicit trade right from day one of the lockdown has been rampant. Smuggling we spoke about the illicit trade. We as Tax Justice are of the view that the illicit trade needs to be tackled with vigor. Law enforcement needs to continue with the operations come the 1st of May. These people that are selling the illegal cigarettes are law unto themselves, and we're calling on the South African Police Service and the authorities to make sure that they continue with their vigilance at factories. They need to make sure that additional inspectors are placed in these factories to make sure that these companies abide by the rules. Now, the big question often asked, Sean, is how do I recognize a packet of cigarettes, a packet of 20 that's illegal? Well, Tax Justice has just issued a statement saying that if a pack is sold for under 25 rand, it's illegal and you need to report it. Just a quick breakdown. The excise duty is 17 rand 40 on a pack of 20. The VAT is 326. Which gives you 21 rand 74, and if somebody tells you can manufacture a pack of cigarettes from producing to wholesaling to the retailer, 3 rand 26 is very, very low. So if a pack of cigarettes is sold for under 25 rand, please report it. People have also been asking, what do we do if we come across illegal products or illegal cigarettes? The Consumer Goods Council of South Africa has established a 24-hour toll-free hotline. The number is 0800 014 856. That's 0800 014 856. You can report it, and remember, when you make a tip off, give detailed information.
So we've seen several incidents of looting in Cape Town, especially this week. Have we had any breakthroughs made just yet?
In one day alone, Shahan, there were 13 incidents in the Kales River area, the Elsie's River area. We saw viral footage and photographs of these people looting. Largely a criminal element. The good news is that at least 15 people have been arrested. I'm hearing through the grapevine that police are saying that more arrests are going to be made. So these people may be desperate, but it appears that the criminal element is at work. Also, the local authorities in Cape Town have called for more soldiers to be deployed. We know that President Ramaphosa has announced that 70,000 additional soldiers are to be deployed. Let's see if they're going to be deployed in some of the hotspots, because we know the food crisis is critical. And again, let me say to the HCI Foundation, to eMedia, 15 million rand for food is going to go a long way. Let's get the food out there because people are desperate. We don't want to see looting. We don't want to see criminality. And we have to make sure that these people get the assistance they need.
And Yusuf, let's end it off here. Of course, we know that the Cape Flats has had a problem with gang violence for a long time. Has this lockdown actually seen a decrease in tit-for-tat attacks?
Very good question. Yes, we've seen a number of people losing their lives over many, many years. We know that drug trade is rife. Believe it or not, the indications from the Cape Flats is that a truce has been signed between these groups. Many of them are now working to see if they can give food aid to people that are weak and vulnerable, which is great. And we only hope that post the lockdown that the peace can continue. Very few incidents have been reported. We know that these gangs normally go on a shooting spree. They keep on attacking each other. But since the lockdown began, very few incidents have been reported. They can also be attributed to the increased police and soldier presence. But it seems to me that these gangsters have now taken it upon themselves, which is great to say that let's try to make a difference in our communities.
All right, we're going to leave it right there. Make South Africa Safe founder Yusuf Abramjee.